Hello, my name is Laura, and I live in Canada. And I love Mexico.
Hi, everybody. Join us as we ride on some amazing roads, visit some beautiful towns, and meet some new friends.
Hey, Karl. Looks like a good day for a ride.
All right.
After leaving Tampico, we rode up into the mountains and returned once again to the region of La Huasteca Potosina. And then we carried onwards into the state of Hidalgo.
Laura and I have traveled just over 4,000 kilometers on a huge variety of roads. Most of the roads in Mexico are asphalt, concrete, and then your gravel and mud trails. We've gotten to appreciate the roads here. The roads that we travel are usually the toll-free roads, which means that they're not in great shape. This particular road is in pretty good shape, although it has suffered from the rains, the extreme rains that Mexico has had about a month or so ago. The two roads that are most common are asphalt and concrete. Asphalt will have a lot of potholes in it, and the potholes are huge sometimes, enough to damage your bike. The wheels, the suspension of the steering, or might even throw you off the bike if you're not paying attention. The concrete roads are interesting. They're poured in slabs, so they have expansion joints. A number of them have been undermined because of the floods, and the sections break, and those broken sections sometimes will be an inch or two or a couple of centimeters above the original slab, so some of them are sharp enough to slash tires. So if you're not paying attention, that could be disastrous. The roads right now in Mexico, or especially these secondary roads, are all being repaired because of the floods. The heavy machinery is used to clear a path and push the slide material off to one side, quite often creating single lane traffic for you don't know how long. So you're paying attention to opposing traffic. Here's a good example of that. The smaller slides will be removed with manpower. Here's one of those concrete roads with cracks and washboard effect, which is really hard on the vibration is very difficult. So here's a tope. So topes are usually at the beginning and the end of town, or the beginning or the end of a school zone, or a heavy traffic area, and they're designed to slow the traffic down, which it does. And driving through Mexico, the scenery is amazing. What you see here is what you see in front as a rider. You're seeing and experiencing at 360 degrees. The smells are amazing when the jungle is in bloom. Here's a construction zone where they have cleared the slide area, and they are repairing the retaining wall that was retaining the highway. So, single lane traffic. There's not always a flag person at one of these sites, like this site here. But when there is a flag person, they will be waving a flag up and down slowly signaling for you to slow down and possibly come to a stop. If they then move the flag horizontally back and forth in a figure of 8 motion, that'll be the signal to advance with caution. Here's a good example of a flag person waving and then, telling me to proceed with caution. Here they are, the workers, clearing out the potholes, and they make them square or rectangular. And then they fill them with asphalt, with shovels, rakes, and whatever kind of compacting system they use. Right now we're descending from about 10,000 feet, and up into higher elevations like this, we will be traveling through a cloud, which we are doing right now, in fact, I believe. And it'll be very humid and cool and very good. Feels very nice riding. We're wearing all this gear to protect us from road rash. When you get down into the lower elevations, you will feel the heat and the humidity, and it's very uncomfortable, especially in the city. But up here in these higher elevations, the scenery is gorgeous. The temperature is nice. It's perfect for riding a bike. And as we're approaching this big truck here, I'll keep my distance just because of the exhaust fumes, and Laura's a ways behind me. She's probably within a kilometer because we have these communication devices that we use to communicate. And if she's more than a kilometer away, we lose each other. Although in this situation, if I'm around a bend, the signal won't go through the rock. It'll go through trees somewhat, but it won't go through rock. Here we are, appreciating everything that Mexico has to offer in riding a motorcycle.
We spent a night in San Martin, Chalchicuautla, in the state of San Luis Potosí. In the morning, we fueled up at the gasolinera and rode around the town a little. The third time we rode past this police officer, either he got a little suspicious or a little concerned for our well-being and decided to ask me what we were doing.
This guy's stopping me, Karl.
¿Hacia dónde van?
Plan Chino. Solo fuimos a la gasolinera y vamos allá, a Plan Chino.
Hidalgo.
Sí.
Ah, vienen del otro lado, de Estados Unidos.
No, de Canadá.
De Canadá vienen, y si vienen las motos.
Sí.
Ok. Ah, viene su compañero.
Sí, mi esposo.
Ah, es su esposo. Ahorita voy a platicar con él ahí.
No habla español.
Ah, ¿no habla español?
No.
No, pues hay despacio.
Sí, por supuesto.
Sí, hay despacio.
Ajá.
Bueno, que le vaya bien.
Gracias. Yeah, I think his concern was we were lost because we just went out that way and then came back. So he wanted to know where we were headed and seemed to be concerned that we didn't know where we were going. This is Tlanchino in the state of Hidalgo. We just stopped here for a couple of days, just in time for the anniversary of the Mexican Revolution.
Start us. So it's a bit of a back alley.
Yeah, it's cute.
Allá hay el balón.
¿Es jugo de naranja?
Jugo de naranja
¿Cuánto cuesta?
a 30 el vaso.
Nieve de fresa de oro de 15 de 20.
Come and learn English. Here's an English school. It's kind of surprising in this small town. ¿Quieres escuchar inglés? Hello, my name is Laura, and I live in Canada. And I love Mexico.
¿Y los números?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
¿En serio? ¿Y cuándo se van? ¿En serio? ¿De Canadá?
De Canadá, sí.
These kids were so excited to talk to us. They had a million questions about Canada and our trip. It made us feel really welcome in this small town.
That sure was a beautiful region to ride through.
It sure was, and I loved the road. It was absolutely amazing.
I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did.
And that you'll join us on our next journey.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us a comment.
And we'll see you in the next road.